So first off, he kept, I just want to reiterate that he kept saying that we didn't intervene in Syria. And the live chat, which I was watching pretty closely, was very biased toward Scott. The audience, honestly, it wasn't really noticeable whether, one, that was one of the things I was afraid of, that the live audience was going to be heavily skewed to Kristol, but I didn't get that sense at all. But anyway, he keeps saying we didn't intervene in Syria. And I'm like, we have troops in Syria right now. We've been in Syria since what, 2011? But anyway, I'd say at least 3 times he made that claim. And that he put that out as his example of what goes wrong when we don't intervene, which is just ridiculous. And I would call it a zombie lie. A zombie lie just never dies. They just keep bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up again. He did admit, like, in such a despicable, casual way, well, we were wrong about WMD. So he does concede that. I think it's the only concession he makes in the whole thing. And, my podcast is around the empire, so I'm interested in empires. He also denies that this is an empire. He's like, no, we're not an empire. We are a benevolent hegemon. I forget I wish I remembered the term he used, but he
did say that, and he goes, I say that to be provocative.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. And then later on, he goes,
well, also
maybe it's a liberal
like,
empire.
Or something like that,
that
too.
Was ridiculous.
He said, I'm anti-war. The whole live chat just exploded then. It was like, what? Yeah. But yeah, he's like, well, maybe we're a liberal empire. And then he says something else like, I wish I had it. Anyway, just some kind of a little concession of, well, maybe a little bit of an empire, but no. And that's just ridiculous. So the other thing, yeah, I am anti-war, he says, which is, this guy has never met a war that he doesn't like. He's one of the first people they bring out when they're trying to sell a war. I mean, this is just a ridiculous statement. That's not even a zombie lie. That's just a bald-faced lie. He brings up the Afghan girls again, as if this man, the wars that he advocated, and I know I'm a little bit of a broken record on this, but it's women and children who suffer, if not the most, then they're at the top of the list of people who suffer the most from wars, from living in war zones, from having to flee countries. I mean, it's just absurd for me to hear someone like Bill Kristol trying to exploit women for this, to make his argument that intervention in our wars are good. And it just really pisses me off. So I'm just going to keep saying it.